Hey, hi everyone. How's it going?
Good.
All right, and let me see. Our live stream is almost started here. All right, so we got Varun and Part. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let me check if this is the right one. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right, so our live stream is going. Looks like we've also got Abira maybe joining us soon. Um, Let me check out. Okay, so how about we start with Part, are you ready to play?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are you all set up? I don't want to put you
Yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just let us know. Let us know what what piece you'll be playing, and then you can go ahead and start whenever you're ready. I'm going to share your music. Okay.
Turn on original sound.
Um, okay. So, how we play um mysterious ballet. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready, just make sure your original audio is on.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, Parth. I think it's cutting out your sound. Are
Oh,
you on a laptop? Or are you on like an iPad?
I'm on a laptop, so
Oh, okay.
Can you increase the volume, please?
it's full.
It's full.
Oh, for this.
Increase the piano volume.
Yeah.
It still sounds like it's not the original. It's not the original audio yet.
Oh.
Check if it is
Ah.
original.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. There it is.
Okay.
I think it should be good now. Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Wait. Can I restart for a second?
Yeah, go for it. Keep going.
Wait. Can I restart?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Okay, nicely done, Bart.
Thank you.
Okay, so and that was a pretty fast tempo. So you were really, once you got going, you were really certain of that. Um, and I know you're probably a little bit. It's hard
Mm-hmm.
to get the audio situation sometimes.
Yeah.
Um, so just make sure you take a breath. That was great though. Once you got going. So how did you feel like it went in performance? What did you feel good about?
I mean, I I'm surprised I remember the whole thing actually.
Oh, were you doing it from memory or were you?
I was doing it from memory actually.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that was terrific. Um, yeah, so I mean, I thought you had a great tempo and you I mean, sounded really secure in terms of the notes, especially on that in that second part of the piece. Yeah, so nicely done. So as you were, I didn't know this was memorized. So as you were learning this and memorizing it, what was something about this piece that you found that was difficult?
Uh, the most difficult would be the chromatic scales, like,
Hmm.
like that.
Okay, so that was just a chance to work
Yeah.
out the chromatic scale finger and get familiar with the fingerings for chromatic scales. I mean, it sounds like you put a lot of work into that because that sounded that part sounded fine. Right, no problems with that. Um, yeah. So I mean, and um, did you feel secure with that now when you were playing with
Yeah.
the chromatic scale? Yeah,
Yeah.
sounded terrific.
I did.
All right, well, nicely done. Thank you, Parth. All right, let's go to Varun. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, and what will you be playing for us today?
I'll be playing ball.
All right. So just make sure you've got the not legendary. Or wait, is
Legendary?
this
I mean,
the
I can play that too, but
oh well if it's playable, let me see here.
I can play it, but I'm supposed to play playing ball. I'm
I'll
pretty
pull
sure.
up your other music here.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean I can pull up your other music. Would it be in your assignments anywhere?
I don't know.
Playing ball.
I mean, if I put legendary, I'll play that, I guess.
Is it in one of these collections?
I don't know.
Hmm. Well, let me see if I can find it because it's rather
I mean, I can play from memory too, so.
yeah, I'd rather have you play the one that you thought you were playing.
Yeah.
Is this it? Is it the Kabalevsky piece?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, whenever you're ready, just take a breath and get all set. Make sure your original sound is on. And then yeah, go for it. Okay. Nicely done. Okay. Nice work, Varun. Okay, so what did you feel like went well with this?
Um, this is like my third time playing it. No, not like for a performance, but just in general.
Oh, okay.
Because I only had three. Yeah, so like I only did like three Kaizens for this, so it's pretty good for that, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, it was.
Uh,
I mean, so what did you feel went well about it?
I think the staccatos, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
got.
kind of got all those.
I thought it sounded good. This is a kind of a deceptively tricky piece. So what have you practiced as you've been preparing this piece to play?
I mean, it was just kind of memorize the notes and know where to like jump. So it's like kind of muscle memory at
Mhm.
that point.
Yeah, well, that's what yeah. So there's a lot of like relocating
Yeah,
of all the
just
hands, right? So that can be tricky
yeah.
memory wise because you can really kind of psych yourself out in terms of where you're jumping to, right? So what did you think besides muscle memory? What kind of strategies did you use to think about
Oh, so I looked at the
planning where you're jumping?
piece beforehand and I'm like, what part is similar, what part's different, right? And I saw
Okay, so you kind of yeah,
yeah, it was
yeah,
generally
you
the
kind of
same for
compared
most
the
of them.
and
So
it's yeah again because so the way this is the way this looks when it's written out, we have this kind of repeated note thing going on
Yeah.
with each end. So it's hard to kind of visually see
The
where the
difference.
phrases are, right?
Yeah.
Or even like what the melodic, what the melody we're kind of picking up on is, because it just
Yeah.
looks like you're jumping around everywhere. So yeah, like visually it's not really that helpful
Yeah.
intuitively. So yeah, and this is almost like a, I don't know, is this from, no, this is just from like pieces, I think. But this is definitely a little more like an etude, right?
Yeah.
Where an etude being traditionally, if it's called an etude, it means there's some particular technique, or there's some particular difficult thing
Yeah.
that's being worked on, right? So you've got in this one, right, you've
Yeah.
got that repeated note all over the place, and just the idea that you're always sharing between hands, which I think is the title of the piece, has to do with
Yeah.
that, right? As you're always passing off which hand is doing the repeated notes and which one's doing
Yeah.
right. So um there's sort of like there's a technique game being played throughout the piece. So yeah, I mean, it's trickier than it seems like when you hear it played, right? So I thought that was well done. So yeah, how did you go about, I don't know, how did you go about practicing this to learn it?
Oh, after I learned like all the notes, like just a
Mm.
basic rundown of it, I went from the back actually. So I
Mm.
did it backwards,
So you
right?
built it from the end, yeah.
Right. And then so because it didn't sound right backwards, right? So when I put it
Mm.
back in the other direction, it just instantly clicks for me.
Mm.
I did that with a lot of pieces. It's
So
like I put
one
it down.
additional, that's a great idea for memory. So one thing, it just, with memory wise, and I know like both of you were talking about memory today. So when
Yeah.
when you think about memorizing something, right, what's most important is that the more factors play into your memory, the
Yeah.
stronger your memory is going to be, right? So obviously muscle memory is important, and that's an important cornerstone of your memory of something. But the more things you can add to this, so like you said, like comparing maybe the form, like because you're thinking about which parts are going to be
Yeah.
the same, which parts are different, how are they different, right? So you're thinking about, that's involving a little bit more of your ear and like what you're expecting to hear. So that's good, like thinking about the layout and the form. And then obviously as a practice technique, drilling from the end, that's a good way to change things up. One additional thing is, what key is this piece in?
Oh, oh, it was D.
Yeah,
Starting D, right?
it's D major. Yeah, yeah, just take a wild guess. Yeah. So the reason I say that though is because, so another tool, um you can just be really blunt and just be like, oh, I'm going to try and remember the exact, like the note names and the location on the keyboard, right? um if you think about, if there is a clear key center, which there isn't, right? D major is our key center. So what is that, or consider, most of the phrases are going to depart. So, we're going to start, D is like our home base, so we're going to start and like do, go to other notes, and then everything's going to gravitate back to D.
Yeah.
So that can be an important facet of your memory, not just the plain note names, but kind of track where you're at in relationship to your home base,
Yeah.
right? So then you can kind of see like where you're departing. I mean, I'm not really departing the key, but where you're going, you're building the phrase towards a note that's farther away from D, and then you're coming back, right?
Yeah.
So right, nose, and yeah, right, we start everything on D. So when in doubt, right, if you're like, oh, I can't remember, phrase starts on D. So that can sometimes get you back into it,
Yeah.
right? So and again, yeah, it's borne out, right? So D major chord, D major chord, E, and it's just a little progression, right? So,
Yeah. It's
and
just
every everywhere we end back on D. So that can be another, if you think just about your your scale tones in D major, right? That can help you anchor your memory in that too. So that we're in a D major environment. So now you know which notes are likely to happen. So just just thought of things to pay attention to as you're trying to memorize. All right, so nicely done, you all. I was gonna wait. Let me just double check our program here. Oh yeah, so we didn't have a Biram. I don't know what happened to a Biram. Anyway, I'll hang out here for a second, but you all can go ahead and go. Thank you all for your playing tonight. Great work, and I'll see you next time you play. Great work. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Uh,